I'm going to, try to stay on for like 12 more minutes. I hope that the volume is better. Welcome in, my friends. Welcome in, my friends. I don't know what happened. That is going mute. And I was talking and I was giving a breakdown of these Super Bowl game tickets. And I know y'all were ready and here for this. I know y'all wanted to hear these ticket prices. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run down the ticket prices again. Hopefully, so this is Monday Moment Thoughts Part 2. I started out, I was breaking down these Super Bowl packages. Somebody said they could not hear me. So I'm going to share with you guys the Super Bowl 60. The playoff, the kickoff is going to be in San Francisco Bay Area at Levi Stadium. And y'all, I was giving y'all the whole tea about these Super Bowl packages. Listen, now, these Super Bowl packages, they fly off the shelf. Now, to me, they not cheap, but somebody got it. Somebody got it. So I'm going to go back into what I was just talking about. So, if you were on and you heard me, this is going to be a little repeat because somebody said they could not hear me. So I jumped right back in, my friends. I jumped right back in. So I guess it's going to be like a part 1 and a part 2. Here we go. The weekend package. This is called the weekend package, y'all. It's featuring the music icon Sting. All right, Touchdown Club weekend. Official Super Bowl 60 VIP music experience. Y'all listen what you get now. Y'all get a whole lot now with these tickets. You gonna get so you're gonna get the official ticket, the official Super Bowl ticket. You're gonna get the Super Bowl 60 Studio 60 Friday access featuring the music group Sting. Then you're gonna get the open air pregame hospitality, all-inclusive tailgate fare with open bar, live music entertainment by the Chainsmokers, my friends. Then you're gonna get NFL legend appearances. Y'all gonna get all of that for a whopping starting price. Y'all ready for it? Y'all gonna get some more stuff too. You got your tailgate. You're gonna get your Instagram. Y'all gonna get y'all Instagram previews and pictures. Hey, my friends. Hey, Edith. Welcome in, Callum. Welcome in, Warren. Hey, y'all. I'm running down the list. I was on earlier and someone said that welcome in from Brazil. Thank you. I appreciate you all coming in. Someone said earlier they could not hear me, and I was going over the Super Bowl ticket prices, guys. Listen, we got on this big package ticket deal. Y'all gonna see the music icon Sting. But let me break down this package starting price. $7,850. If y'all want to come into this Super Bowl weekend and get this package deal, y'all gonna get y'all Super Bowl ticket. Y'all gonna get the studio access on the Friday. You gonna get your open all-inclusive tailgate with an open bar. Child, listen, they're gonna be you're gonna get the NFL legend experiences. Y'all gonna get y'all whole life starting at $7,850. Okay? Y'all, thank y'all for coming in and don't forget to hit that like button as y'all are enjoying Green Eye Sparkle with her Monday Moment Thoughts, y'all. Best seats available. Best seats available. Y'all ready for this? The best seats available ticket price starts with this. It's called the Touchdown Club. You're gonna get your official Super Bowl ticket with this ticket right here. You're gonna get open air pregame hospitality, my friends. You're gonna get live music entertainment from the music group the Chainsmokers. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Someone said, "Wow, I might you might do it, but you live in if you weren't living in the UK, you would come over to the Super Bowl. If okay, then welcome in from the UK. Thank y'all for joining in. This is worldwide. Thank you for coming in, and I appreciate y'all with the likes and those celebrations. Moving right along. Now with the Touchdown Club and the best seats, my friends, This starting ticket price is $7,500. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me. $7,500. By the way, per person. Now, y'all ready for the fan zone? Y'all ready for the fan zone? Listen. So the fan zone. The Patriots Fan Zone Kickoff Club. It's an official game ticket with the pre-game hospitality. You're going to get your official Super Bowl ticket, ladies and gentlemen. And now this is going to be located at the Santa Clara Convention Center. Then you're going to get your open bar and tailgate inspired menu. Then you're going to see the NFL legend appearances and live music entertainment. The New England Patriots Club Super Bowl ticket starts off at $7,855. Y'all better come on in. Who going? Who going to the Super Bowl? Now let me talk about the Seattle Seahawks. That's who I was rooting to win this game against the LA Rams yesterday, y'all. Hey, now. Welcome in, my friends. Now the Seattle Seahawks Fan Zone Club kickoff experience. Y'all gonna get y'all official Super Bowl game ticket. Plus the pre-game hospitality, ladies and gentlemen. Now listen, it's located at the convention center, the Santa Clara Convention Center. You're gonna get an open bar and tailgate inspired menu. You're going to see the NFL legends appear. You're going to have live musical guests. This package deal for all the Seattle Seahawks fans that's coming on in, y'all, it starts at $7,855 per person. Who all going? Y'all get in the chat. You said, by the way, are you a pro? Because you sure know what you talking about. I try to do my research. Thank you, my friend, for that. Listen, I try to make sure I do my research and I give y'all the exclusive, okay? I do my research and I give y'all the exclusive tea on what's going on. This is Super Bowl 60, ladies and gentlemen. It will be kicking off at the Levi Stadium, but I thought it was important for y'all to know all the details on these Super Bowl ticket prices. Now, you won't believe what I'm about to tell you because this is real time. I'm giving y'all real time exclusive information. Now, I don't know if y'all going to be ready for what I'm about to tell you. If y'all were planning to go and y'all wanted this other ticket, listen. Club 67 official ticket bowl, child. I don't got so excited about what I'm about to tell y'all. This Super Bowl pre-game ticket that comes with the Super Bowl ticket, premium club level seating. You got the chef curated cuisine. You got the premium open bar. You got the live music entertainment by the chain smoker, and you have access to the Super Bowl 60 Studio 60 music event. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to report to you all, this has been sold out. Woo, child, come on here. Let me put my shades on. We just got the winners for the Super Bowl. How in the world? The game just ended last night. Child, y'all, let me put my shades on for that. We just got the Super Bowl winning teams last night. We got the New England Patriots. We got the Seattle Seahawks. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the tickets have been sold out. Sold out. Child, y'all, it don't get better than this. I told y'all I'm giving y'all the exclusive. I am giving y'all the inside scoop. We just got the announcement of who's coming to the Super Bowl, and this ticket package has been sold out, ladies and gentlemen. What? Who is this in my... See, this is when I need my moderators. My moderators did not know that I was coming live at 3:30. The reason why was I was waiting for all the NFL updates. I was waiting to give you guys the exclusive, and I got foolishness in my chat. Y'all ignore the foolishness in this chat. Somebody in here, I don't understand the foolishness of it all. All right, somebody said, what is the Super Bowl? I'm British. Oh, okay, well, welcome in. The Super Bowl is the best of the best coming from the NFC. That's the National Football Conference. And then you've got the AFC, okay? Now, that's the American Football Conference. So, so you got the AFC and you got the NFC, right? Now, the two, so you get the best of the best out of both conferences, right? And they meet up with one big game called the Super Bowl. This coming February, we will be heading to Super Bowl 60. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. So we will be in Super Bowl 60 at the Levi Stadium, located in the San Francisco Bay Area, my friends. Thank you for asking the question. See, sometimes you forget. This is global. This is worldwide. When I turn on YouTube, this is everybody getting it. This is worldwide. So I appreciate your honesty and transparency that you didn't know what the Super Bowl was. Now, the Playmakers Club Super Bowl ticket, my friends. The Super Bowl. So this is the Playmakers Club. This is the official Super Bowl 60 ticket with club level hospitality. Listen to what comes with this package deal. Official Super Bowl ticket, of course. Premium club level seating. In stadium club level all inclusive hospitality. Chef curated menu and premium Top Chef bar. NFL legend appearances, of course. Easy, accessible VIP restrooms. Y'all ready? Now, we just got the winning teams yesterday, right? Last one finished with the LA Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Y'all ready? Sold out. Let me put my shades back on. These tickets are already selling out. Try y'all listen. Sold out. Ladies and gentlemen, you got two big package deals, two big package offerings. They are already sold out. I wish I had my little live animation thing where I could press the button and go, wow, sold out. These packages are flying off the shelf. Listen, guys. Now, I got even more sold out packages. So what else is sold out? On the 50. If you were planning to go and sit on the official 50-yard line and enjoy this Super Bowl 60, I got news for y'all, my friends. On the 50-yard line, tickets have been sold out. Y'all know this Super Bowl right here gonna be spectacular. It is sold out. Now, what came with the 50-yard line tickets for the Super Bowl? Child, y'all would get the 50-yard line, of course. You would get the in-stadium field level all-inclusive hospitality, ultra premium cuisine and Top Chef open bar, pre-game and in-game club access with direct access to seats. NFL legend appearances, pre-game field access, and a champagne toast. Ooh, doesn't that sound nice? Ooh, that sounds real good. Sold out. Man, these tickets are selling like hotcakes. Y'all ready for the next one that's sold out? Child, the Champions Club, the official Super Bowl pre-game hospitality where you get your Super Bowl ticket, open air pregame hospitality, premium open bar and cuisine, live music entertainment by the Chainsmokers. The NFL legend appearances were in this one too. This ticket package has also been sold out. It was sold out during priority access. Already sold out. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I am sharing on location Super Bowl 60 experiences, that we got some packages for you now. What they showing me? Listen, I do my homework and I do my research. What they showing me? These are the remaining packages, my friends. So like I said, I'm just not telling y'all what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. I pulled up the packages myself. And right now, what's available? You got your Touchdown Club weekend pass. You got your Touchdown Club pass. Your all access pass with the Super Bowl ticket. You got your fan base. You got your Patriots fan zone, and then you got the Seattle Seahawks fan zone kickoff. Club seats, nice seats. Y'all, if you missed it, the starting prices of the remaining tickets are as follows: $7,850, $7,500. $7,855, $7,855. Those are the remaining tickets that I see available for the Super Bowl 60 that's kicking off at Levi Stadium. San Francisco Bay Area. So y'all got it from Simply Carissa, Monday Moment Thoughts. But y'all also know me as Green Eye Sparkle, baby, the show. I couldn't wait to get on here. I had to wait for some updates to come in, off the NFL, lineup. They're gonna get their little 2 cents and put their little stuff together and talk about some of the takeaways from the NFC and the AFC games yesterday. And I wanted to also pinpoint just a few little things, just a few little things. That's all. Is that all right with y'all? I'm not gonna be long. I'm not gonna be long. I started earlier. Then they said the sound went out, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But I would be remiss if I didn't just share some key pointers. First of all, with the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos game. Now y'all know we had a backup quarterback in for Denver Broncos. Now Jared Stihar, Stiham. Y'all gonna have to give me some grace. That last name Stidhe Staham. He gave his best. He put his best foot forward. That weather got inclement. And it started snowing, and there is no excuse. Because you know what I'm thinking? They better have a snow simulation machine out there on that field when they do training. When they start that training, y'all, they better get some snow simulation out there. But this is what I don't understand. In my humble opinion, the commentators were making excuses up for New England, talking about they had to play in inclement weather. But doesn't it snow in New England as well? I know in Foxborough, Massachusetts, I know it's some snow falling on that ground. Okay, so don't make excuses. Don't make excuses. The game was the game. It was snowing. It looked like an ice hockey field at one point. Y'all, listen. I said they're going to be slipping and sliding in this game. I didn't know whether to, watch a football game or watch a hockey game. It was a lot of snow on the ground. Thank y'all for liking this live, by the way. I sure appreciate y'all. Welcome in. Hey, Attitude. There go my moderator, and he says he agrees. I felt like they were making up too many excuses, but they were in support of the Patriots. Now, they even talked about when I was looking at the takeaways this afternoon, like I said, hot off the press. When it dropped at 2:14, I started reading and taking notes so I could get ready to report my Monday moment thoughts with y'all. I just didn't like how even when they were reporting in, and this is now I'm just, I like to quote where I'm getting stuff from. The way Kevin Patra, how he started off his little notes and about his little what they gathered from the game. The way they was doing it is talking about, the Patriots hang on in the brutal conditions. The Patriots hang on in the brutal conditions. What you talking about? This is my humble opinion. Kevin Patrick in the brutal conditions. Don't they play in the snow? I don't understand for the life of me why, everybody was trying to give grace to the low scoring game and how New England played, y'all. Why they giving New England grace about the inclement weather? It snows in Foxborough, Massachusetts. It snows in Denver. I mean, so both of them got these two snowy snakes. I said snakes, y'all. But the shenanigans, the messyville of it all that they talking about. Oh, the Patriots hang on in the brutal conditions. Y'all, I'm sorry. That went right over my head. I don't understand why the hoopla about the conditions. Yeah, it started off beautiful. It started off fantastic. The second half rolled around. The conditions did get worse. You know what? I felt for the people who were trying to get back to their cars after the game. I'm sure they were snowed in. The snow was coming down, guys. That snow was snowing. We had a beautiful, clear picture watching the game. The second half, that snow was coming down. It was a lot of snow on that field. If it was a lot of snow on that field, I know it was a lot of snow in that parking lot. So I hope everyone got out carefully and safely at the conclusion of that game. But I will not make up any excuses for either team in talking about inclement weather. Yes, it was snowing. But you know what? We have to prepare for all types of weather, whether it's raining, whether it is very hot, whether it is freezing cold. We prepare as a team. You prepare for inclement weather. So y'all, they got to miss me with all the excuses about the low scoring game. Yes, the New England Patriots had 10, Denver Broncos had 7. But let's not make up excuses. They just need to work harder in the practice squad. Just work harder, that's all. In preseason, work hard. Do ice simulations. I say get those ice machines out there. Set up the stage. They need to watch the footage. Y'all, let me tell you something. I hope they go back and watch the footage of how quickly, weather can decline. That's the thing about weather. It might be nice and sunny in 1 second, and then in the next second it's snowing or it's raining, it's storming. But let's prepare ourselves. But I just don't. In my humble opinion, y'all, these are the words coming out of my mouth. In my humble opinion, I just felt like there was a little bias on the commentators' part, and when they were talking about New England, I felt like there was favoritism, in my humble opinion. Good job, Denver Broncos. It wasn't the official quarterback. It was Jared Stidham that was in, and he did what he needed to do. It wasn't quite enough. It was a low scoring game. It could have went either way, in my humble opinion. There were some turnovers. There were some interceptions thrown by this quarterback. So, it is what it is, my friends. Now, let's talk about Seattle Seahawks and the LA Rams. They had some beautiful weather. It was around 43 degrees. They had 5 mile per hour wind. This was a perfect setup for a good crispy game over there in the Seattle Seahawks territory. Seattle Seahawks won 31 to LA Rams 27. Now, there were no turnovers for the quarterback, Sam Darnold. He didn't have any turnovers, my friends. He played. He played, y'all. Y'all got to give it up to Sam Darnold. He had some hiccups in that last game when they had played the LA Rams, but not this game, y'all. This young man, this quarterback right here, it was almost nearly a flawless game. He showed up and showed out. Seattle deserved a seat at the table for the Super Bowl. It was a great game. They really played. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what really impressed me. Y'all know this is my Monday moment thoughts, and I told y'all I wasn't gonna hold y'all long, but y'all know I get to run in this mouth and I got to say my Monday moment thoughts. A lot of times when I'm on Mondays, I talk about the importance of the quarterback understanding the field. I talk about how important it is for the quarterback to read the field, see what's in front of him, put his antennas up. Just because you practice reps in the practice squad and on the practice time doesn't mean that action is going to happen in real time on the field. A lot of things happen, even with my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where, Baker Mayfield miscalculated. He threw the ball, and, Mike Evans wasn't there. Even though they practiced Mike Evans being there, he wasn't there. I say that to say this. This young man, this quarterback right here, Sam Darnold, he studied that field, y'all. He surveyed that field, and he met his targets, and he threw those balls, and he sealed the deal. This quarterback understood the assignment, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Sam Darnold, because he did that, y'all. This young man, I just can't say enough about him. He surveyed, he read the field, he met his targets, he threw that ball, and yes, a touchdown. Sam Darnold finished 25 of 36 passes. Let me take a breather in that. How impressive is that? He actually completed. He finished 25 of 36 passes. Y'all ain't heard me yet, for 346 yards. It doesn't get better than that. This is what I'm talking about. He is a great prime example of GOAT mentality, the greatest of all time mentality. I call it the GOAT. This young man understood how to read. He was calculated. He was meticulous in where he was throwing that ball. He surveyed the area. He made his targets. He finished for 346 yards. Y'all got to give it up for Seattle Seahawks. I'm just saying. They came in with a clear understanding. They wanted to go to the Super Bowl and have a seat at the table. So I just wanted to give him a shout out. He is the first quarterback, by the way, with a trio of touchdowns where he had to pass under pressure. Do y'all know how impressive that is? He is the first quarterback with 3 trios, y'all. 3 trio touchdown passes. This man understood the assignment. And when I tell you guys, I was truly impressed. You said, what you said, hey, Mick Swagger, that punt return fumble was the key moment in the Seattle game. Okay, now you better come on and tell it. This my other moderator, y'all. Y'all welcome in Mick Swagger. I got added to. I got Mick Swagger, and I got another moderator. They keep me afloat. Y'all, thank y'all so very much. They keep me afloat. They keep me on point, y'all. And so yes, that was a pivotal moment, and yes, I agree with you on that, Mick Swagger. But this was impressive. This quarterback was playing under pressure, and what they noted, because like I said, y'all, I had to wait until the NFL released what their takeaways were, and what impressed me was they said he is the first quarterback with a trio of touchdowns and passes under pressure since this next generation era since 2016. So they want to give him credit for that. He was playing under pressure. He understood the assignment. Seattle Seahawks, they deserve and earned they seat at the table for this Super Bowl. Now, I told y'all, did y'all hear the ticket prices? If y'all are Seattle Seahawks fans, do I need to repeat those ticket prices? If y'all a Seattle Seahawks fan and y'all going to the game over there at the Levi Stadium, they got a whole little package deal ready for you. You said Darnold impressed me too. Yes, you know what? He was very impressive. I can't say enough about he really played ball. I mean, I know everybody talks about the LA Rams and you know how they show up and show out because don't let me forget that Matthew Stafford, he is the LA Rams MVP player. He did his thing. He did all right. They moved the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get me wrong. They moved the ball. It just wasn't enough to take them over the top to get them to the Super Bowl 60. So yeah, shout out to Matthew, Stafford, y'all did y'all thing, but that defense, this number one defense coming off of Seattle Seahawks, they were bar none untouchable, okay? The NFL number one defense, these Seattle Seahawks, they understood the assignment. When y'all look at it all the way around, my Monday moment thoughts, my humble opinion is they came prepared. They showed themselves approved to have a seat at this Super Bowl. That's all I know, y'all. In my humble opinion, that's what I know. And if y'all liking this live, don't y'all forget to hit that like button. Y'all, I appreciate it. I am striving to continue to build my platform so I can add some more bells and whistles. And I appreciate when y'all come through and y'all hit that like button and y'all rock with Green Eye Sparkle. So that's what I want to say about the AFC and the NFC Championship. I think the game was well played. The Seattle Seahawks and the LA Rams game was well played. We had too many moving factors in the Patriots and the Denver Broncos. They just made it by the skin of their teeth into that Super Bowl, in my humble opinion. Those Patriots made it by the skin of their teeth, and I'm not biased. I'm just telling the truth and shaming the devil. They made it in by the skin of their teeth with that weather. I think if we had better weather and we had the official quarterback in, I think we would have seen a different game. But people get hurt. So you got to have the next man up. You got to have the next man up. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, in my humble opinion. You said, right, Seattle earned it. That's right. Thank you. Yes, I think they earned it. It was truly a deserved honor to be at the Super Bowl. Now, as I close out, now y'all know sometimes, I don't operate from Pettyville. Sometimes I operate a little bit from the Messyville, y'all. What is going on? See, I was out of the country. I was celebrating my birthday. I was out of the country for a little bit when I heard about all the musical coaches. Like musical chairs. This coach going here, this coach going there. So I promised the other day, I said, you all know what? I said, I got to find out what in the Sam Hill Blazers is going on with these coaches. Now, you know what? Y'all got to tell me y'all opinion. I really want to know y'all opinions. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all help me to understand this coaches lineup. Here we go. Mike McCarthy replaces Tomlin, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Baltimore Ravens, they have Jesse Mentor. He replaces John Harbaugh. Like I said, apologize if I butcher the name, because if it's not my team, y'all, I might not know might not know the pronunciation of some of these coaches, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Okay, the New York Giants. Okay, John Harbaugh to replace Brian Doble. So, they did a switcheroo. So the Baltimore Ravens coach just went over there next door to the New York Giants. All right, let's keep it moving. This is the one that really shocked me. Kevin Stefanski is going to the Atlanta Falcons. He replaces Raheem Morris. Y'all agree with that? Thank you for the happy belated birthday. I appreciate it. So Kevin Stefanski replaces Raheem Morris. Huh? So he leaving Cleveland Browns, who had a 4-12 season. Then, Kevin Stefanski, he's bringing over his offensive coordinator. What's his name? Tom Rees. He bringing him over. I hope and I sincerely hope that they are able to put a program together with the Atlanta Falcons, because I was not impressed with the Cleveland Browns this season at all. And then all the confusion of it all about the quarterback. It was so much confusion. I don't know. Do y'all think this is a good call for Atlanta Falcons? Let me keep it pushing. Y'all get in the chat and think about that. Now for Miami, we got Jeff Hafley to replace Mike McDaniel. For Tennessee Titans, we have Robert Saleh. Now, I don't know who Robert Saleh replaced, because y'all, listen, I was trying to get on live so fast, I didn't write down who he is replacing, but they got Robert Saleh for the Tennessee Titans. We've had a lot of musical coaches. Do y'all think this is going to impact the season coming up? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking as we move into this new season? Do y'all like the coaches? Do you like the coach sign, the new coaches? You said the Falcons. The Falcon fans have been divided over the hire. Ooh. And hey, Uncle in the building. What's up, Uncle? My uncle said they just recycle. They just recycle the same old coaches. You know what? I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you. I just don't understand why the heck would you bring on Arthur Blanks? Why would you, in my humble opinion? Y'all know how I like to talk my noise. I'm going to talk my noise. Arthur Blank, I know you. This is what I heard when he did a press conference. He said he said he want to do a reorg so he can have a winning season. He want to win championships. He want to be in the playoffs. He want to do some great things. That's what I thought I heard Arthur Blank say, in my humble opinion. If I am incorrect, y'all let me know. But I thought this man said he want a winning season. I mean, they were trying to come up. They were trying to come up. They were like a phoenix coming out the fire, because that's the NFC South. Now, I didn't want them trying to outdo my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See, the problem is you got the Buccaneers, you got the South Carolina Panthers, you got the Atlanta Falcons, and you got the New Orleans Saints. But I could not have the Falcons outdoing my team, y'all. But listen, so you say you got an award-winning team by bringing on Kevin Stefanski? He was so controversial. Why would you bring that into Atlanta? And to your point, somebody said the Falcons, who was that? My moderator, Mick Swagger, said the fans are divided. And I don't blame them. I would be divided too. I don't like that decision. You said the Falcons made Matt Ryan president too? What? You know what? I think it's gonna be some smoke in the city, in the NFC South. I mean, child, I'm speechless. It's a lot of foolishness going on. And like I told y'all, they're bringing in the offensive coordinator from the Cleveland Browns to join Kevin Stefanski. That Tom Rees. I mean, what did he do over there that's going to be beneficial for Atlanta? I mean, like I said, I don't need them to have a Super Bowl winning team over there, because they're in the NFC South. That they would be competing against my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But I do want to see the best for a team. They deserve to have the best. Why would y'all, like my uncle said, they just be recycling the coaches, recycling all this switcheroo? Why would you take then so when Baltimore got rid of John Harbaugh, then the New York Giants pick him up? It's recycling. I mean, I have to agree. It is nothing but a recycling cesspool. They need to bring in some talent. They need to look at, some coaches that may have been a part of the game. They don't necessarily always have to be in the NFL to be a coach, but they or play the game, but understand the game. But I think they need some new talent in the NFL. These are my Monday moment thoughts. This is my humble opinion, y'all. And I am overtime and out of time. But y'all gonna see me later now, cause y'all know I got to do my Green Eye Sparkle Baby the show episode 52. But I appreciate all of y'all coming in. I appreciate y'all getting in the chat. Matt Ryan as the president. Oh my gosh. Listen, y'all, I enjoyed y'all, and y'all will see me again on Thursday. Be easy. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.